Hello students, myself is Parminder Singh from Prab Kripa classes. Our today's topic is linear equations in two variables. Earlier to this, we have already uploaded the course on linear equations in one variable. Variable means x or y, a, b or anything else. That is any number, any alphabet can be the variable. So we had learnt earlier that in the case of linear equations in single variable, there is only one variable. And when we find out the value of variable, it is only single. That is, the value of variable may be 5, 2, 1. That is, the value of variable is unique. It does not go on changing. If x is written as 5, it will remain 5. If y is written as the value of y is 6, it will remain 6. But in the case of linear equations in two variables, there are two variables. It may be x or y, or it may be p or q, or it may be y or z, or anything else. So when in the case of linear equations in two variables are involved. When the value of one variable changes, the value of other variable also changes accordingly, so that the equation is proper. That is, the left hand side is equal to right hand side. So when in the case of linear equation in one variable, there was only one unique solution for the equation. That is, there was only one answer for the variable. But in the case of linear equation in two variables, there are infinite number of solutions. After going through this course, the students will understand that any equation which can be put in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b are not both 0, is called a linear equation in two variables. Here it is to be also noted that the highest power of x and y, here x and y, is only 1, and the number which is multiplied, that is, here it is a and b, which is multiplied with the variable, that is x or y, is called coefficient. Here in this equation, a and b are coefficient and c is constant. The geometrical or graphical representation of linear equation in two variables is a straight line. The solution of a linear equation is not affected when the same number is added or subtracted from both the sides of the equation. Suppose we have an equation 5x plus 3y is equal to 5. It means that if we suppose add 5 on both sides, it does not make any difference. If we subtract 5, same number, from both sides, it also does not make any difference. If we also divide both the sides by the same number, it does not make any difference. Or if we divide, say, it by 6, both the sides by 6, it does not make any difference. If we multiply both the sides with the same number, say 1 over 2, this side also 1 over 2, it also does not make any difference. That is, if we subtract, divide, multiply or add left hand side and right hand side with the same number, it does not make any difference to the linear equation in two variables. Now we will understand this concept with the help of an example. Suppose there are two countries India and Australia, which are playing a cricket match. Suppose it is the turn of Australia, and here there are two players, say Ramesh and Rahul, and they jointly play the match for Australia, and both of them jointly make or jointly obtain 167 runs. We don't know how much run has been obtained by Rahul, how much runs have been obtained by Ramesh. That is, the total runs are 176. Let us assume that the runs obtained by one Ramesh is X and the runs obtained by Rahul are Y. So, what is the total? We can say that X plus Y is equal to 176. That is the runs obtained by Ramesh when added with the runs obtained by Rahul. The sum up is the 176 runs. So this is the linear equation in two variables. We can also write it as x plus y minus 176 is equal to 0. That is 176 minus 176 is equal to 0. So here this or this is the linear equation in two variables. Here this one or this one, here this one up to this, or here this. It is the linear equation in two variables. Here x and y are variables and this is constant. A linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions, as already discussed or as already discussed in our earlier course. In linear variables, on linear equations in one variable, we had discussed that one variable has only one solution when linear equation has only one variable. But when the linear equation has two variables, the solutions are infinite. That is, there are many solutions for the given equation. So now let us consider the equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 12 to understand this concept more in detail. Suppose we here let assume x is equal to 2. So what is the, we assume y is equal to 3. What it comes, let us fill it in the equation. Then it becomes 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3. What is the answer? 2 into 2, 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. So here 2, 3 is not a solution for the given equation. However, if we take, here we take x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 4. So now what is the situation? It comes 2 into 0 plus 3 into 4. So here it becomes 0 plus 12. So here 12 comes. So here the solutions are 0, 4. Here it is the correct solution. Now we take the other example. Suppose we take x is equal to 6, y is equal to 0. So now what will happen? We will fill in the value in this left hand side. 2 into 6 plus 3 into 0. 3 into 0 becomes 0. So it becomes 12 plus 0. It becomes 12. So what is the possible solution? 6 dash 0. We take another example. We go finding out what is the likely solution. So here we take x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2. So what will become? 2 into 3 plus 3 into 2, that is 6 plus 6, that is equal to 12. That is left hand side will become equal to right hand side. So another possible solution is 3 dash 2. So you can observe that there are many possible solutions for the given equation. That is, we have find out 0, 4, 0, 4, 6, 0 and 3, 2. So you can from here observe that there are infinite solutions in the case of linear equations in two variables, because as we change the value of x, the value of y also changes. But it has to be ensured that while finding the solution, it has to be ensured that the left hand side comes equal to the right hand side. That is, the value of x and y should be accordingly chosen, or should be such that the left hand side becomes equal to the right hand side, and this becomes the possible solution for the given equation. That is, we are to simply find the value of x and y which fits into the equation properly. Now the question before us is, the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. Take the cost of a notebook to be rupees x and that of a pen to be rupees y. So now what is given to us? Let the cost of a notebook is equal to rupee x. Then the cost of a pen is equal to rupee y. What is another given in this question? The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Let us write this. As per question, the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. So, cost of a pen, cost of a notebook is x, is twice the cost of a pen. What is the cost of a pen? It is y. Twice, it means x is equal to 2y, because the cost of a notebook is x, and here it is given that it is x is equal to the twice the cost of a pen, that is double the cost of pen. So we have multiplied y with 2. So x is equal to 2y is the linear equation in two variables to represent the statement the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. We have rewritten, because here it was asked from us that we are to write the linear equation to variables to represent this statement, we should write the complete statement while we are giving the answer. So this is the answer, this whole. Now the next is express the following linear equation in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. As you know that this is the general form of linear equation in two variables where x and y are variables and indicate the values of a, b and c. So now this is the equation which has been given to us. So we can write this equation as 2x plus 3y. If we take it to this side, here it is in positive. When we take it to the left hand side, it becomes negative. It is okay. If we take it to other left hand side, then other side becomes 0. We can also write this equation as so here we have find out the answer or written the linear equation in the form of ax by plus c. Now we have to find out the value of a, b and c. Now comparing this equation with general equation which is given to us ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. You can see that here x is this, y is this. So what will be the a? A is 2. What is b? B is 3. And c is this, minus 9.35. This is the answer before you. Next is express the following linear equation in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b, c. Now we start solving this. X minus y over 5 minus 10 is equal to 0. We can also write this equation as x plus 1 over 5 y minus plus minus 10 is equal to 0. We have not changed anything. We are forming this equation in the form of this one. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So you will find that here this was minus. We have here put the sign of plus and minus sign has been taken inside the bracket. Here again it was minus and we have put the minus sign inside the bracket. So here we can also write it as 1x plus minus 1 over 5 y plus minus 10 is equal to 0. So here we have expressed this equation in the form of linear equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now comparing this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, we find a. What is a? X is given. What is a? A is 1. What is b? Y is this. What is b? B is minus 1 over 5. And what is c? You will find that this is c. Here it is c. C is minus 10. This is answer before you. Now the next question, we will solve this. Minus 2x plus 3y. We will take it to the left hand side and it becomes negative. So now we are to form this equation in the form of this equation. We will so write it as minus 2x plus 3y plus minus 6 is equal to 0. So here we have formed this equation in the form of this one, because now we will compare this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now x is here. Now the balance is a is minus 2. So now what is b? Y is here. What is balance? This is 3. What is c? C is this. Here it is this. C is minus 6. So here it is answer. We have formed the linear equation, this one, in the form of this equation, and we have also indicated the values of a, b and c. Now the next is x plus 3y is equal to 0. So how now we can write it as x minus 3y is equal to 0, or we can rewrite it as 1x, because x means 1x, minus 3y, because here we are to represent this equation in the form of this equation, we will add 0. If we add 0 on both sides, it does not make any difference. We can again write it as 1x minus 3y plus 0 is equal to 0, because 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. We can again write this equation as 1x plus minus 3y plus 0 is equal to 0. Now, comparing this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now what is x? X is x here. So a is 1. What is b? Y is here. What is balance b? B is minus 3. So now what is c? C is 0. So now we have formed the equation as desired here, linear equation, and we have also find out the values of a, b and c. Now the next question, here it is given 2x is equal to minus 5y. So here we will take this entry to the other side. 2x, here it is in negative, and when shifted to the left hand side it becomes positive. So here it becomes 0. We can rewrite it as 2x plus 5y plus 0. We will add 0 on both sides. It does not make any difference. We can rewrite it as 2x plus 5y plus 0 is equal to 0. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So here, comparing this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to x is here. What is balance b? What is balance a? A is 2. Y is here. What is balance b? What is b? It is 5. So now what is c? Here it is c. Here value is 0. So it is the answer. Now the next. Now the question before us is, express the following linear equation in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b and c. Now what is given in this question? 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. If we compare this equation with this equation, we can say that ax is given, that is 3x is given. Value of c is also given, that is 2. But the value of by, that is y is not given. So when the y is not given, since there is no y, we will add y in this equation. So how we will add? 3x plus 0y plus 2 is equal to 0, because if we add 0y, anything multiplied with 0 becomes 0. Whatever may be the value of y, when multiplied with 0, it is 0. So it makes no difference if we write this equation as this 3x plus 0y plus 0. Now comparing this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, we get a, x is given here, x is given here. What is the value of a? It is 3. Y is here, y is here. What is the value of b? It is 0. And what is the value of c? It is 2. So this is the answer. Next is y is equal to, y minus 2 is equal to 0. Since there is no x in this equation, we add x. So here we will add 0x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. We can rewrite it as 0x plus 1y plus minus 2 is equal to 0. Now comparing this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. What is the, this is x, this is x. What is the value of a? It is 0. Next b, y is here, y is here. What is the value of b? It is 1. What is the value of c? It is here. C is equal to minus 2. So we have solved this question. Next, 5 is equal to 2x. So here we can rewrite it as 5 minus 2x is equal to 0. Since there is no y, we add y, because we are to form the equation in this form. Here in this question, variable x is given, constant c is given in the form of y, but y is not given, so we will add y. So we can rewrite it as minus 2x plus 0y. If anything is multiplied with 0, it becomes 0. Whatever may be the value of y, when it will be multiplied with 0, it becomes 0. So it makes no difference if we add 0y in this equation on the left hand side. Plus y is equal to 0. If we rewrite it as minus 2x plus 0y plus 5 is equal to 0, it is also the same thing. Now comparing this equation with the given equation, or with the standard equation of linear equation with two variables ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to, here x is given, what is will be the a? A is minus 2. What is the value of b? It is 0. What is the value of c? It is 5. So we have arrived at the value of a, b and c. C is 5. We can also solve this question in another way. What is that? Here we have taken 2x to the other side. We can take it otherwise. This is the question. We can rewrite it as 2x is equal to 5. Okay, one and the same thing. We can take this 5 to the this other side, left hand side, then it becomes 0. As there is no y in this given equation, we will add y. So here we can rewrite it as this. Now we will compare it. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now what we will get, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 0, and what we will get, c is equal to minus 5. You can do this question in any manner. The answer in both the cases will differ, because in one case we have taken the variable to the left hand side, in the other case we had shifted this to the other side. We have taken the variable to the other side as explained in this question. Now the question before us is, write each of the following equation in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b and c. This is the standard form of linear equation in two variables, where x and y are variables and a and b are the coefficients of x and y, and c is constant. So here, this is the equation which has been given to us. We start solving this. 4, we write 4. We take this side, that is the right hand side, to the left hand side. Here this entry is of positive and it becomes negative when shifted to other side. When we shift this negative entry to the other side, it becomes positive. This becomes the equation. We can rewrite this as minus 5x plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we have formed this equation in the form of this one. Now we have to find out the values of a, b and c. Comparing this with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. You will find that x is here, x is here. What is the value of a? It is minus 5. Y is here, y is here. What is the value of b? It is 3. What is the value of c? It is 4. So this is the answer. Now we can also solve it in another form. What is that? Here what is given to us? 4 is equal to 5x minus 3y. We can also write it as it. In other case, we can say that 1 is equal to 1, 2 is equal to 2. If we take this side to this side as it is, 5x minus 3y is equal to 4. Whether there is any difference? No, it is the same thing which is given in the equation. So here 5x minus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. It is also okay. So now we will compare. No, here we will first form this equation in the form of this one. 5x plus minus 3y plus minus 4 is equal to 0, because we are to show the plus entry. Here we have shown. So now we have formed this equation in the form of linear equation, standard linear equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now comparing this with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So what is a? X is here, x is here. A is 5, B, y is here, y is here. What is B? It is minus 3. So what is C? C is minus 4. So you can opt for any of these two, either this or this. The choice is yours. Both the answers are correct, but the method of solving is somewhat different. Otherwise, if we know the values of x and y and then fill in the values of a, b and c, the result will be the same, that is 0. On the right hand side, the answer will be 0. Next is, write the following equation as an equation in two variables. You know that the standard form of linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation in two variables. Equation in two variables is this one. So now what is given to us? We have been given x is equal to minus 5, or we can say that x plus 5 is equal to 0. We have been given this one only. Here y is not given. So we will add y. X plus 0y plus 5 is equal to 0. So whether there is any difference, because here we have added 0y. Anything multiplied with 0 becomes 0. If we multiply y with 0, it becomes 0. If we have added 0y, then it makes no difference in the equation. We can rewrite it as 1x plus 0y plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is the answer before you, because it satisfies the standard form of equation in two variables, which is this ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Next is y is equal to 2. Here we will again write equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is standard form. So what is given to us? Y is equal to 2. We can rewrite it as y minus 2 is equal to 0. So here, because x is not given, we will add x. We can write 0x plus y plus minus 2 is equal to 0. We can rewrite it as 0x plus 1y plus minus 2 is equal to 0. So here this equation satisfies this equation, because a is 0, x is written, b is 1, y is written, c is given minus 2, plus is also mentioned here. So this is the answer. So now next question, find two solutions for the following equation. So now we will solve this equation. First of all, we will take the value of x as 1. So now what happens? Let us see. In the first scenario, 2x plus 5y is equal to 0. We will fill in the value of x. Then it becomes 2 into 1 plus 5y is equal to 0. We can rewrite it as 5y is equal to, here 2 will go to the other side. It becomes minus 2 and y becomes minus 2 over 5. In such like situations where we may be asked in the exam to find out the solutions, what is the meaning of solution? In the case of a single variable, a linear equation with single variable, we have to find out this single value, because there may be written x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. There is no other solution. It is a unique solution in case of linear equation in one variable. But in the case of linear equation in two variables, we have to find out the value of x and y. And what we find out the solution of find out the value of x and y which fits into the equation, then that values become the solution. We will understand the same when we will solve the examples. So now when we were solving the question, we will write here x, y. As we are to here calculate the two solutions, we will form this type of table where we will form two columns where we will write the values of x and y. What is the value of x we have taken? 1. What is the value of y which we have calculated? Minus 2 over 5. So now if we take the value, let y is equal to 1, then what happens? 2x plus 5y is equal to 0. 2x plus 5 into 1 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to, here 5 will go to the other side, minus 5. What is the value of x? Minus 5 over 2. We will fill in the values here. Minus 5 over 2. What is the value of y which we have assumed? So here two possible solutions. What are those? Here in this case the possible solutions were x is 1 and y is minus 2 over 5. This was the first solution. In this case the value of x is, please note that when we are writing the solutions in case of linear equation in two variables, we will first write the value of x and then the value of y. Now when we had assumed y, what was the value of x which we arrived at? Minus 5 over 2, comma, then the value of y. So two solutions are 1 minus 2 over 5 and minus 5 over 2 and 1. In the same way, if we are asked 3 or 4 solutions, we will here add more columns and we will assume the value of x and y, and in the same way we will write the answers here, first x then y, first x then y, and then in this way you can solve the questions. Now we are solving the questions on linear equations in two variables where x and y are two variables. Now the question before us is which one of the following options is true and why? Here it is given y is equal to 3x plus 5 has a unique solution, only two solutions, or infinitely many solutions. Here we will assume the value of x and then we will solve the question. Let, first of all, we will write the equation what is given to us. It is the equation which is given to us. Here we assume let x is equal to 1. So now we will fill in the value of x in this equation. Y is equal to 3x plus 5 is equal to, when we fill the value of x, then it is this plus 5 is equal to 8. That is y is equal to 8. Now let, in such type of cases where we are to find the solutions for linear equations in two variables, that is, we will have to find out the values of x and y. Then it is suggested that we form this table so that we can add the values of x and y here. So what is x? We assumed 1. What is the value of y? We arrived at 8. Now let x is equal to 2. Then y is equal to 3x plus 5 is equal to 3 into 2 plus 5. 6 plus 5 is equal, it becomes 11. So what is x? 2. What is y? It is 11. So now let us assume x is equal to 3. Then y, it becomes 3 into 3 plus 5. 9 plus 5, 14. Here it is written 3. Here it is written 14. So we will observe that as we go on changing the value of x, value of y also changes. So we can have infinite values of x and y. That is, if we go on changing the value of x, we take the value of x as 4, 5, 6 or 7. In the same way, the value of y will also change. So we can have infinite values of x and y. So we can have whether unique solution. What is the solution? Solution is taken as 1. The value of x is written earlier, then the value of y is written. Then what is the solution next? We have find out 2, 11. That is the value of x is 2, value of y is 12, 11. Then next, what is the next solution? Value of x is 3 and the value of y is 14. So all these are solutions: 1, 8, 2, 11, 3, 14, and so on. So we have infinite solutions for y is equal to 3x plus 5. We have infinite solutions because we can have any such solutions. Hence, three infinite many solutions is correct. This is the answer. Next, find the 4 solutions for the following equation. Here we are solving the linear equations in 2 variables. That is, here we are to assume the value of x or y, and accordingly we will find the value of other variable. If we assume the value of x, the value of y will arrive at. If we assume the value of y, we will calculate the value of x. So let us, in such type of cases, it is suggested that we form the table so that we can easily write the solutions which we have arrived at. So here, in such type of cases, as already told, we have to assume the value of one variable and the value of other variable is calculated. As here we are to find the 4 solutions, we have made 4 columns etc. in the table so that we can add the values of x and y. So to find the values, to find the solutions, we assume the value of x or y, either x or y. First of all, let x is equal to 0. What happens? Here we will take this form to solve the question. Here, let x is equal to 0. Now, what is this equation? 2x plus y is equal to 0. 2x plus y is equal to 7. Here, we fill the value of x. It becomes 2 into 0 plus y is equal to 7. It becomes 0 plus y is equal to 7. What is the value of y? It is 7. So, what is the solution which we have arrived at? As already told, that whenever we are writing the solution, we will write the value of x first, it is 0. Then we will write the value of y, it is 7. So now we will fill the value of x here 0, here y 7. Now let y is equal to 0. Now what is the situation? Let us see. We fill the value of y. 2x plus 0 is equal to 7. 2x is equal to 7. X is equal to 7 over 2. What is the solution? We will write the value of x first and then the value of y. So what is the value of x which we have arrived at? 7 over 2. What is the value of y? It is 0. Now let x is equal to 1. What is the situation? 2x plus y is equal to 7. We will fill in the value of x. 2 into 1 plus y is equal to 7. 2 plus y is equal to 7. Y is equal to 7 minus 2, or y is equal to 5. So what is the solution? What is the value of x? 1, which was assumed. What is the value of y, which we have calculated? 5. So we will write it here. X 1. What is the value of y? It is 5. So now let, here we have assumed x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. Now we will take y is equal to 1. So now what is the equation given? This is. So here we will fill the value of y. 2x is equal to, here 1 will go to the other side. 2x is equal to 6. X is equal to 3. What is the solution? We will write the value of x first and the value of y on the other hand. So here it will, this x. So what are the 4 solutions? 4 solutions for the equation are, we will write in this way. 0, 7, this is first. 7 over 2, 0, that is first it will be x followed by y. This is x followed by y. Then 1, 5 and 3, 1. So we will write this while we are writing the answer. This is the answer. Now the next. Here you are not to get confused, because here it is written as pi x plus y. We are not concerned with what is written with x. It may be 2, 5, 9 or pi. So here we are to provide 4 solutions. So here we will start solving the question. In such type of questions, we are to find the value of, we are to assume the value of one variable, either x or y. If we assume the value of x, we will arrive at the value of y. If we assume the value of y, we will arrive at x. So here we will write x, y. Here we will form 4 columns so that we can arrive at the value of x and y. So here we will start to find the solutions, we assume the value of x or y. First, these are the four scenarios which we will be discussing. So here, let x is equal to 0. So what is this equation which has been given? Pi x plus y is equal to 9. So here we will fill the value of 0. When 0 multiplied by x, then it becomes 0 plus y is equal to 9. Then y is equal to 9. So now what is the solution? 0, 9. 0 represents x. In such type of cases, when solution we are writing, then the value of x is to be written first, value of y is to be written after that, and in between two there has to be comma. So here we will fill the value of x, value of y. So now let value of y is equal to 0. So then pi x plus y is equal to 9. Pi x plus 0 is equal to 9. Pi x is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 over pi. So here, what is the value of 9 x which we have calculated? 9 pi, 9 over pi. What is the value of y which we had assumed 0? So here, what is the solution for when we have assumed y? 9 pi, 9 over pi, 0. Now let, here we have assumed x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Let x is equal to 1. So pi x plus y is equal to 9. So here pi multiplied by 1 plus y is equal to 9. It is the same, pi plus y is equal to 9. So now what is the value of y? It is 9 over pi. No, it is to be shifted to the other side. Y is equal to 9 minus pi, because here it is not written, it is not dividing any factor on the other side. Anything on the left hand side which is in positive, that is, here pi is in positive and it is on the left hand side, and then when it goes to the other side it becomes negative. So here value of x, solution for x is 1. What is the value of y which we have arrived at is 9 minus pi. So what is the value of x? It is 1. What is the value of y? 9 minus pi. So here we have assumed x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. Now it is the turn of y is equal to 1. It is not that you are to take x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1 up to 1 only. You can take any number. According to that, you can arrive at the value of other variable. If you assume the value of y as 5, accordingly the value of x will be calculated. So here we assume the value of y is equal to 1. Here it is the given equation. So here we will fill the value of pi x. Y value is 1. So pi x is equal to 9 minus 1. Pi x is equal to 8. Here we arrive at the value of x. Here, because it is written adjoining or it is in multiplying position, when pi goes to the other side, it divides the 8. So x is equal to 8 over pi. So what is the solution here? 8 over pi y. Here we will write the value of x, 8 over pi. What is the value of y? It is 1. So for solution for the equation are, we will write all these solutions in brackets. 0, 9. You can take it from this or you can take it from this. If we take it from this, please make sure that we are to write the solutions in brackets, and when we have written the solution value of x, then comma has to be followed. 0, 1, 9 minus pi, and then 8 over pi and 1. This is the answer. These are the 4 solutions for this equation which has been given to us. Next, x is equal to 4y. As already told, in such type of situations, we have to assume the value of x or y, and accordingly we will arrive at the value of other variable. So here, as we are to find out the 4 solutions, we will draw this like table. Here we will write x, here we will y, here we will draw 4 columns. We will be arriving at 4 solutions. So these are the 4 columns. So now here we will assume x and y. So now to arrive at solutions, we will assume x or y. So now here we will make 4 scenarios so that we can solve the question easily. Let x is equal to 0. Now what is given in this situation? X is equal to 4y. So now when x is 0 is equal to 4y, 4y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So now when x is 0, y is 0. Now what is the solution we have arrived at? X is 0, y is 0. We will write the solutions in this way. First x, then y. So now we will let y is equal to 1. So what is given? X is equal to 4y. So now we will fill the value of y. What is 4 into 1? So x is equal to 4. So now what is the answer, solution for here? This. So here we will write x is 4, y is 1. Then we will assume let y is equal to 2. Now what will be the x? Is equal to 4y. X will be 4 into 2, that is 8. Here the answer is 8, 2. So here 8 and 2. Now let y is equal to 3, x is equal to 4y, x is equal to 4 into 3, because we have filled in the value of y. So now x is equal to 12. What is the solution? 12, 3. So here 12, 3. So now 4 solutions are, four solutions of the equation are 0, 0, 4, 1. Please keep in mind that when we are writing the solutions, each solution has to be put in brackets, and first we are to write the value of x, then comma, and then the value of y is to be mentioned. Then 8, 2, then 12, 3. You can take this from here, or you can take the solutions from here, but keep in mind that when we are taking the values from here, not to forget to put these solutions in brackets and having commas in between. Now we have to solve the questions of linear equations in 2 variables. Now what is the question? check which of the following are solutions of the equation x minus 2y is equal to 4 and which are not. Now this is the solution which has been given to us is 0, 2, and we have to find out whether it fits in the equation or not. That is, what we have to do is to fill the value of x and y in the given equation, and when we will fill this value in the left hand side, and the value of right hand side is already given. So when we will calculate the left hand side after filling the values of x and y, we will find out whether left hand side is equal to right hand side or not. Let's do this question and we will understand the concept very clearly. This is a very simple question. So now, what is this? 0.02. 02 means x and y, values of x and y. So x is equal to 0 and y means 2. That is, the values of x and y have been given in the form of this solution. So we will fill the values of x and y in left hand side of the equation. So what is the left hand side? Left hand side is x minus 2y. So when we fill the value of x, it becomes 0. What is the value of y? It is 2. So what we arrive at? Minus 4. So left hand side is equal to minus 4. And what is given in the equation as right hand side? It is 4. So here, left hand side is not equal to 4. Left hand side is not equal to right hand side. What is given in the equation? So hence 0, 2 is not a solution for the equation x minus 2y is equal to 4, because left hand side is not proved to be equal to right hand side, because when we put the values of x and y on the left hand side, it comes minus 4, whereas the right hand side as given in the equation is 4. So our answer is in negative. Next is the same. We are 2 0 means the values of x and y. So x is 2, y is 0. So here we will put the value of x and y in the left hand side. Left hand side is x minus 2y. So when we fill the value of x, it is 2. What is the value of y? It is 0. So what is arrived at 2 minus 2? 0. So 2 minus 0, here it becomes 0. So the answer becomes 2. Left hand side is 2. So what is already given in the equation? What is right hand side? It is 4. So here left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So 2 0 is not a solution for the equation. What is the equation? X minus 2y is equal to 4. So this solution is also not correct. So now what is the next solution which has been given? So 4, 0 means the values of x and y. X is 4, y is 0. So we will fill the values of x and y in left hand side. What is left hand side? It is x minus 2y. We will fill the value of x. It is 4 minus 2 into y is 0. So what is 4 minus 0 is equal to 4. So what is right hand side? It is 4. So here left hand side is equal to right hand side. So 4 dash 0 is a solution of the equation. That is, here we have arrived at the positive answer, that the solution given is right. X minus 2y is equal to 4. So now we come to the fourth. Here it seems to be some but tricky question, because here under root is given. So here under root 2, 4 under root 2 means the values of x and y. X is under root 2, y is 4 under root 2. What is left hand side given in the equation? X minus 2y. What is x? Under root 2 minus 2. What is y? Y is 4 under root 2. So now what we will arrive at? Under root 2 minus 8 under root 2. We will take under root 2 outside and other things in brackets, minus 8. So we arrive at under root 2 minus 7. We will write it as minus 7 under root 2. So what is left hand side? Left hand side is minus 7 under root 2. What is given in the equation? Right hand side, it is 4. So left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Under root 2, 4 under root 2 is not a solution of the equation x minus 2y is equal to 4. So answer is in negative. So next is here 1 1. This is the solution which has been given. It means the values of x and y. So x is 1, y is 1. So what is the left hand side? It is x minus 2y. We will fill the value of x. It is 1. What is the value of y? It is y 1. So 1 minus 2, it is minus 1. So here what is given in the equation? Right hand side given is 4. So here LH is not equal to right hand side. So 1 dash 1, hence 1 dash 1 is not a solution for the equation x minus 2y is equal to 4. In these types of questions, we have simply filled the value of x and y on left hand side. On the other hand, constant is already given, and when we arrive at the value of left hand side, after filling the value of x and y, we will find the value of left hand side. Right hand side is already given. We will compare left hand side with right hand side. If the left hand side is equal to right hand side, then it is the correct solution. But when left hand side does not come equal to right hand side, then it means that the solution given in the question is not correct solution for the equation. That is, if we will fill the values, the left hand side will never come equal to the right hand side. Next question is, find the value of k if x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1, equation is given. Here it is a very simple question. Here we are to do not much. This is the equation. Let we write it as k is equal to 2x plus 3y. It is one and the same thing. So what is given? What is the value of x? It is 2. What is the value of y? It is 1. So 4 plus 3. So k is equal to 7. So find the value of k. So k is equal to 7. This is the answer. This is the very simple question. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.